we start a residency programme on the site. The artists coming up for a month to stay in the flat at the side of here. There's no pressure on the artists while they're here to produce finished work. So we're not doing gallery exhibitions. And it's very much about the process, about thinking about the work, thinking about being the landscape that these talks are about. And this is what's very unique about this venue, is the Shetland Amenity Trust has invested a lot in research about this site in terms of social history. A lot of time and effort over the last few years has been in interviewing local people about the background of the lighthouse, lighthouse keepers and living in the area. In the archaeology, for many years they're the lead people in Shetland doing the archaeology work, and in the landscape and in the wildlife team we've got rangers. And we don't make artists engage with this, but it's particularly good that Jennifer and Chiptumis has become really interested in the radar hut that's on the site. So as part of today, if you've not been in the radar hut, after the talk you'll be able to go in there and see how that all works.
So I'm not from Shetland, and you can tell that by my accent. I'm from Cambridge, and I spent all my life in the southeast. And I first started coming, well, I first visited Shetland about 20 odd years ago on a holiday, but for the last 10 years I've been visiting very regularly. And this is my 4th week now, and I leave on Saturday. So I've been working for 3.5 weeks. And even during this last week, my ideas about what I want to do and what work I want to make as a result of this residency have changed quite a lot. So I started off with the landscape as very much the basis, because every day I walk into this room and I'm faced with this, extraordinary panorama with just the sea and the sky. And of course that strip of light where the sea meets the sky changes the whole time. One thing, I was very much recording how it changed. So some of the work that I've done is landscape based, but there's imagery within these pieces particularly, which derive from the radar station. Some of the imagery is expressed in stitch, and some of it's expressed in actual photographs which are stitched into the work. And that was really my starting point. And I have been concentrating on that. I was taking photographs. There's a lot of different things in here. If you come and look closely, there's landscape and there's sheep and there's telegraph poles and Scalloway Harbour and raising a fishing cage. A lot of things in here, and I printed them onto silk and then stitched the silk into the work. So it was very much about everyday Shetland. This was very much about landscape. And in this one, the fibre's carded. But this was about landscape, and the photographs, these are all photographs which are stitched in, and they're all Shetland landscapes. So when you look at them from a distance, it looks sort of vaguely, I don't know, I think it was vaguely landscapey with all these sort of horizontal lines in them, but when you come up close you can see the actual landscapes in the work.